Okay, everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty. I am Patty Klug, 1975, and we are going to do a Get Ready With Me. It is Sunday afternoon, almost 4 o'clock. I'm supposed to be out of here and at my sister's house for Easter dinner at 5:30, so let's see if we can make that happen. But I don't want to look like I'm The Walking Dead, so we're going to use the wheel, and I know we've used it before, but we've not published it yet. We're going to pray that it gets published this time. Here we go. And if it's a Sephora haul, we're out of luck. Laura Lee. Laura Lee. We've recorded one of these before and it hasn't been published, so let's see if we can get this one up this time. We'll be right back. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty, like I said in my wheel spin, and this is Patty Klug 1975. We have spun the wheel today and we landed on Laura Lee Los Angeles makeup. Now I don't know if I mentioned, sorry for the noise, I don't know if I mentioned in the past, but all of these names behind me represent makeup that I own. Makeup brands. Well, I own their makeup. I don't own the brand. Hence why I still do my makeup in the basement. But anywho, I don't own every piece of makeup that they make. I'm kind of specific to the foundation and concealer that I use at different times of the year. I kind of find it a waste of my time, a waste of my money to buy so many concealers and so many foundations when I know which ones work for my skin. I don't generally use primers. Today I'm using Aveeno Baby Eczema Therapy Moisturizing Cream. It's unscented. It doesn't leave my face real tacky. And I don't feel like I'm suffocating when I put it on under makeup. So it's just something I've always used, some form of Aveeno lotion, baby lotion. If it's good enough for my children, where they don't break out, then it's good enough for me, and I shouldn't break out from it. So we're starting barefaced. You're gonna see the mess that's behind me. Although we're a little closer than last time because it's gotten much more messy. Okay, so because I don't see it. Something's been misplaced. It's not good. Yeah, we'll use this. Okay. So, anyhow, we're going to start with the CoverGirl Cover Fresh Clean Foundation. It's more of a tint in light, 54D light. I believe that was sent to me through Influencer. And we're going to use Item Beauty in the color Air Hug for the concealer. I just had a squirt bottle down here, like not 5 minutes ago. And then I started moving things, and that's never ever good. So we're just gonna get the sponge wet and probably my floor. Things disappear like really, really rapidly down this basement. But I normally have a squirt bottle for my beauty blenders. I can't speak today. That's okay though. It's Easter. It's just dinner with the family, but I'm looking a little worse for wear. I was up late last night cleaning the kitchen after my mother cooked. And it's not done. My mother can vouch for that. Not the cooking. The cooking's done. The cleaning is never done. But we're in the process of doing a new pantry that I talked my husband into putting together. And we're still trying to find places for everything because it's not a walk-in pantry. God, I would kill for one of those. But we put together 3 upper cabinets on a base, and we're using that as a pantry. So it's just a matter of getting it getting it organized. So yes, I do go in with a sponge with this. I'm not one for brushes when I do my foundation. I know it can be done. See, and this is more of a tint. It's very light coverage, so you could still see these little marks here. You can still see my my veins in my forehead. So, but that's what you get when you get older. We're not old yet. So I should pull some of that down into our neck. Well, it's kind of a low shirt, but that's okay. It's family. And it's still an improvement over the makeup I used to do when I was younger. So let's bring this down into our chins and our ears. Haven't decided if I'm going to have my hair up or down, or half up, half down. It's just going to be quick. Okay, but like I was saying, I don't have everything of Laura Lee's. I know she doesn't have a concealer. I know she doesn't have a foundation. She does have a nice blender. I had it around here. She has a nice sponge. I've used her sponge. She has great brushes. I've used those in the past. She's doing a mystery box right now. I'm not sure if she sold out or not. I did not get it this time because while I don't have everything she makes, I do have most of her eye palettes, and I have a few of her lipsticks. So I do need her blushes, and I dropped something. Okay. I do need her blushes, and I need her last palette, which I think was like an enchanted palette or something. Don't quote me on it, but it's a pretty palette. It's kind of basic. This does get better, but I'm kind of rushing this. Sorry. And I guess the concealer is going to be kind of an eye base too. I don't normally pull it up that high, but then I don't normally put that much on. Because it kind of makes everything disappear. Okay, so we've got concealer, we've done foundation. The eyebrows are looking a little wonky. And I know I have an eye brush. Holy moly. Like, half my brushes are upstairs. They're waiting to be washed, including my spoolie one. Come on, where are you? You don't even want to see what this desk looks like. First of all, you can barely see the desk, which is no bueno. Second of all, my desk kind of tilts this way. So it is a fall hazard for the beauty blender, for everything else that could possibly fall off my desk, does fall off of my desk. Found the spoolie. I was trying to clean the desk before I started the video and that didn't work. Started watching Teresa's Dead before we started the video too. She's going over the American Eagle and Elf, I think. Yeah, collaboration. So I haven't watched it yet. I haven't ordered it yet. I have a lot of blue makeup. You haven't seen it yet, but I do. So I also have a fantastic Elf brush that has the spoolie at one end and the angled brush at the other end. And that's both of them are currently upstairs waiting to be washed. So we'll get there. Okay, Laura Lee also does not make a brow pencil or pomade that I know of. I kind of keep track of her stuff, and I haven't seen one come across yet. So we are using Wet n Wild. Boy, this mirror's 10x and it shows you everything you don't want to see. But we're going to go in and feather in our brows a little bit. Mine never look like twins, but if they look like they're related, it's a good thing. Now, back in the day, I would have killed for eyebrows that looked like Kirsten Alfonso, I think her real name is, Hope Williams Brady, on Days of Our Lives. You always practice doing the arch, and I think that's where all the wrinkles up here came from. I would have killed for her eyebrows, though. Now I'm just happy to have eyebrows, because as we age, they get a bit sparser, and they start turning white. So things like this become mandatory just so that you have your frame ready. And we try and make them look related. I think this one's a little bushier than the other one, honestly. I really should go have them waxed just so I can get my shape back. Now it's just a matter of plucking hairs so that they're not going this way and this way and this way. Now we can use just a little bit more. Now I'm like covering up my face here. Oh no, not so much. So I'm looking over here. I've got a big screen attached to my camera because I am blind, and that little itty bitty 3 by 4 or 5 screen just doesn't cut it. I probably should have done these off camera, but oh well. Okie doke. So distant cousins. We'll take it. Okay, so the eyebrows are done. Now, like I said, I don't have everything of hers. I like to fill in with the Manny MUA's products too, because they're like this, they're besties, which is very cute. But I don't have his face palette, and I need to put that in my cart. So it's a Get Ready With Me with Laura Lee, but it's also with Iconic London. And this is the Ultimate Bronzing Powder, but I tend to use it more like a contour. It's April. There is no there's no sun. No, it's sunny out today. But it's not warm enough out to get bronze, honestly. So we are going to blend that out. I guess it's a little bronze, but I tend to use the Viseart one a bit more. It's more of a cool tone for my contour. This is, I guess, more warm. So it is coming off a little bit more bronze. As long as I don't have lines, you know? We good? So far. And take a fluffy little brush. Tap, tap. And going to bronze just a little bit down the nose. My nose looks crooked today. That's not cool. My nose just looks crooked all the time. You know, when kids are babies and they get so excited and you're holding them on your lap and they're hopping and then they throw their head back. I think that's what happened to my nose. I think one of my lovely little boys kind of made it a little crooked. That's okay. Okay, we're good. Alright, put the brushes here because these are going to have to be cleaned eventually too. Alright, bronzer, not bronzer, contour, check. Alright, Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush. Stick with her buddy. And honestly, I do have Laura Lee makeup. I have her eyeshadow palettes, and I have her bronzer, which is a little sparkly, and her highlighter palette, which is a little sparkly, and a couple of her lippies. So, we're good there. Alright, and we're going to take one of these pretty brushes. I don't even know whose that is, but that's okay. And I think we're going to take Spacey. See how pigmented she is. Kind of like the apples of my cheek. Kind of push it into my hairline a little bit. It's just the way I've always done it. She is a bit pigmented though. Ooh. Maybe go into Twilight. At least she won't make me sparkle. But that's okay because the lights kind of wash us out too a little bit. So I will just look very rosy cheeked. I'll look healthy. That's okay. Alright, blusher taken care of. When I spun this the first time, before I hit record, it landed on Lunar Beauty, which is funny. I just hope it's not accidentally weighed that way. We'll have to play around with it a little bit more. Other side. Okay, we have Nudie Patootie number 1 and number 2. And I also have like the cat's pajamas and a crazy palette. So we do have Laura Lee makeup. This is, when I started purchasing makeup, this was actually one of the first brands that I purchased. So let's go in with the Glazed Lit Kit. And we have diamonds. We have Glow Gal, Rosé All Day, and Cinnamon Sugar. And I'm very appreciative that she made the pan size this size, even though, you know, I'll never go through it all. And that I can actually read them without a magnifier. So we are going to take this fluffy, lovely brush. I want to say it's Wet n Wild. And then I got them stupidly cheap because I purchased them from Job Lot. And they had them marked at like $1.50 a piece. And I'm like, no way. And then I bought like 10 of them. So I'm a little mad for brushes. I just recently purchased 2 IKEA 5 drawers, $5 a piece at an estate sale. I was like shocked because I purchased, what are these, 5 drawer units off of Amazon, and I paid, I think, $70 a piece for them. So to get them for $5, and they're like, once they're washed off, they're like in pristine condition. So I'm loving it. Once those come downstairs, I'm sure I'm going to have like 1 drawer with nothing but brushes in it that are still in their packages. Because I have 2 containers, like decent sized containers of brushes beside me. And they're all clean. I washed them all. They've been used and cleaned again, and they haven't failed me. I have my blinged brushes over here that I'm supposed to be using when I film, but as my desk is a mess, I would probably never find them again, no matter how sparkly they are. So I will do a video, at least one, if not more, once this area is cleaned with those brushes, because they're life. I love them. Okay, so we are wearing like a mauvey pink today. It's one of my go-to colors besides green. And I know that this palette has a lot of nudes with really cute names. Butt Naked, Nakey, Jaybird. Very, very cute. So we're going to use this palette. I think the last time I filmed one of these, that wasn't published, hasn't been put up yet, might still be on my camera. I used the Nudie Patootie 2 palette. So we are going to do the 1. And we're going to start with the color Bear, which is pink. Very pretty pink. And we're just going to use that here. It's very light. I really do like this palette. All of her eyeshadows are very, very well pigmented. They go on nice and smooth. Not much fallout at all. So I'm very, very, very pleased. Okay. So, tend not to go sparkly in this area. All those fine lines are not so fine anymore. Okay. So anyway, why my room is such a terrible mess. this area here, actually the whole room was supposed to be like my beauty room. I kept the treadmill down here. I was gonna work out. I was gonna do like a little bit of lifestyle content, pictures for Instagram. I have backdrops, lights, camera, you name it. And then I got increasingly smaller down here. So I have my desk area and some space around it, like a third of the room. I share it with a freezer and a big light box and my treadmill. My bike's supposed to come down here too. It's not a very big basement though. And then our whatnot sale area, because we sell, we have an eBay store, and then we also sell on Whatnot as a side business. And it's taken over the house, but it's definitely taking over this room. So it's a work in progress, and I just need to get to work on it. Okay, so we have this color going. It's a very pretty peachy pink color. I like it. Next, we gotta quicken this up a little bit. It's already been 25 minutes. You're not gonna want to listen to me. Hopefully you'll stick around. And if you do like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up. I sincerely appreciate it. Leave a comment. I will get back to you. And subscribe, because it's free. And I would love to grow this community. We've already seen a little bit of growth, a couple of subscribers since my last video, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. So just stick around. It's going to get better, I promise. The video content's gotten a little bit better. Now I still have another Lucky Scoop video that needs to be filmed and put up for Ofra. I'm in no way sponsored by them, but I truly enjoy their makeup, and they have wonderful sales, so I've just made it a habit of buying it when they do have a sale. So I am going to put up one more video for them, and then I think we're going to take a little break from Ofra, because I have at least one drawer dedicated just to their makeup, and it's starting to get a bit full. So, okay. So the butt naked is going to the crease. I'm sorry. I haven't had any sugar today, I promise. I also haven't had enough caffeine, so. Okay, so we are using this in the corner and in the crease. And then we're going to use Topless, which is this color right here. This one's Butt Naked, and this one is Bare. This is where I started. This is the next one, and Topless is my last one. And I'm actually going to use my finger. It is a shimmer shade, and we're going to go in the front here and bring it over mid-eye. I'm not into cut creases so much. I've got very tiny eyes. It's not the easiest look. I think the halo look is beautiful. I've done that a few times. Nothing for videos yet though. See, and this is just my finger being too big. That we've got it on our lower lash line. Okay. I think we're going to use Butt Naked a little bit and darken up that corner a little bit more. My stomach's starting to growl. I cannot wait for dinner. leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are doing or what you've done for dinner, because I know this video is not going up on Easter unless by some miracle I taught my brother-in-law into doing it for me. No, he would do it for me if I asked. But I need to learn how to edit sometime. So this will not be going out on Easter Sunday. But if you want to leave me a comment and let me know what y'all did for Easter Sunday, if you did anything at all. Okay, my camera battery decided it was done recording and it shut itself off. I really don't appreciate that. We're almost done, I promise. Okay, so we're taking a wet brush into the color Nakey Nakey, and we're going to use this to line our eye. And just darken up this corner a little bit more. Now this color does have a little bit of fallout, and I'm not sure if it's just because my brush isn't wet enough. See, that side went on much better. Okay. As I was saying, leave me a comment in the below and let me know what y'all are doing for Easter, if you've done anything. Today is Brenda Couture's birthday, so if you want to visit her channel, wish her a happy birthday. She's a great gal. I really, really enjoy her content. And our Saturday night social hour, well, social 3 hours. It's very fun. So, okay. We don't need to go too smoky. It's family. Alright, so that is the eyes. And we just need to find a mascara, which are down here for the moment, and we're going to stick with what we're doing. We've got Item Beauty. This came from BoxyCharm Ipsy, along with the concealer. So, I find that doing the drop shop on, well, now it's all Ipsy, really fills in my my makeup collection where it's lacking. So I really, really, really like this applicator. It's tiny, and my eyes are tiny. I've got very sparse eyelashes, so this fills them in nicely. I don't feel like I'm going to poke my eye out with it. So there's a plus. And gives me some lift. And a bit of separation. And it makes doing the lower lash much, much easier. Okay. So there we go. And now we need lips. And they're over here. Because I didn't pull out the makeup this time. I would have panned to a nice beautiful shot of a clean desk with the makeup laying there. These are the 3 colors of Laura Lee lipstick that I own. This is a very nude color. This is a very pink color. And this color is darker than my shirt, so we'll probably go with this one. And we need a lip liner, which I don't normally do. God, hold this one. This is a CoverGirl lip liner. It probably should have been tossed a while ago, but I don't wear it very often. Got a hair on my nose. Okay. Yeah, I think my lips are crooked too. Okay. This is a tad more brown than the lipstick, but that's fine. It's family. Oh, that is very mauve-y in color. It dries down very quickly. I'm very surprised by that. But, you know, it's probably getting up there in age too. Like I said, this is one of the first makeup brands that I purchased during the time that we don't speak about. And stuff gets old. We're going to go over, it's with a Pucker Up lip balm that just stays here on my desk. Actually, I think I probably should lighten that up a little bit. But that's okay. Just a little bit of shine, not so matte. Not drying. Nice scent to it. But that's it. This is the look. We're going to try and do something with our hair. I don't think it's going to stay like this. It looked great before I got in the shower. But this is it. So please give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe. It's free. I'd appreciate it. I'd love to invite you to our little community here. It's growing bigger slowly, but nicely. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by today. And I want to wish you all a happy holiday and stay safe. Have a wonderful week. And I hope to see you again.